ก็ไปรออยู่ที่พิธีกันมั้ง
ก่อนดีป่ะ
Halt!
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
ก็ได้
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return, but I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes, loose ends.
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Regis. He's always saying Dettlaff was more animal-like, less human than him. Might have been so. Dettlaff acted on reflex, was driven by primordial instincts, whereas you're driven by cruelty, hatred, and a lust for vengeance. They hired me to kill the beast, true. Thing is, something tells me the real beast is you.
You've no notion who I am or what drives me.
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them. Find them all.
Explains a bit. A lot. You had a right to feel rage, resentment. But those motives aren't enough to justify the means you chose.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise at any juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
Enough. Your visit's done.
Ah, thank the stars.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
ก็ยังดีกว่าเครฟอะไรนะ เพื่อนเราอะ
จำไม่ได้มี
เวสเคล
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Syanna's fifth victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Very well. Let us get things underway. Don your ceremonial attire. Then you'll come with me. Her Grace awaits.
ผลมันช่างต่างกันโดยสิ้นเชิง
หืม
คือแบบคอนซีเควนต์มันต่างกันมากอ่ะถ้า
In
เลือก
the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had...
Paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
โอ๊ยทำไมกล้ากินอ่ะ
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
เฮ้ยอย่าเพิ่งเอาอันนั้นชูรี่ออเนอร์ก่อนไม่ใช่เวลาจะมาบอกเรื่องเสียงหน้า
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Syanna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrific...
กแล้วไม่ใช้ห้องโถง
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Free to do as I choose หรือเปล่า
ไม่เขาบอกให้เราอยู่
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
ได้ขนาดนี้เลยเหรอ
The good of the duchy that's what matters most Yennefer should be punished right
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. I shall never forgive you.
แหมฟ้าหม่นใช่
ใครจะเป็นเจ้าเมืองวันนี้
Need some flowers, a wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
No ข้อหนึ่งจริงๆแล้วควรจะต่อแจงมาก่อน
How? Quickly, unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside.
Why owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Where are you? Your boots I'd go far away. Your protectress.
Yes, like you drunk in the gutter again.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
นางทำตัวเองนะช่วยไม่ได้
Not the time to give in to weakness. You're the commander of her guard. Ought to set an example for others. Be dignified, standing guard over her grave. It's what Anna Henrietta would have wanted.
You are right, Geralt. There will be a time to grieve later. My duty to the ducal seat, that comes first now.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside, then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Syanna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta.
แผลน่ากลัวเกินอะ
ยังไม่เท่าเพื่อนเราหรอกเวสเกลอะ
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace. I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
I had it.
มันมีฉากจบ3 แบบอะแก ก็คือต้องเล่น3 รอบ
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Anna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which there quite simply is no other medicine.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
ฮะยังมันจะมีเควสอะไรอย่างงี้อีกเหรอ
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
คือมีแซงเกลียตั้ง
Even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This
มันน่าจะไม่เกี่ยวกับไหมน่าจะไม่
ไม่เกี่ยวอะไร
ไม่เกี่ยวกับฉากจบสามแบบอะจะจบแบบไหนมันก็ต้องมาเล่นอันนี้ป่ะ
ไม่รู้สิ
อ๋อเพราะนี่มันเศร้าก็เลยต้องไปหาเหล้ากินเนี่ย
ไม่ได้ดูละเอียดขนาดนั้นนะมันคงมีรายละเอียดที่ต่างกันเล็กๆน้อยๆอยู่แหละดูสารรูป
light makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
เก็บแมนเดรกอันที่หนึ่งเก็บแมนเดรกอันที่สอง
มันต้องนับขนาดนั้นหรอ
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Raise your hand against the Yes! I did!
What the hell
สู้ซัดกับบุกซ่าอยู่ ชนะแล้ว ชนะไวจัง
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or
Won't let it go, will they?
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
ถูกหมายหัวแต่ว่าถ้าหนีไปให้พ้นหูพ้นตาก็จะไม่ตาม
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you in your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
Microsoft
A
ทีมมี
trifle.
อีโมจิ
That
เด้ง
will
ด้วยเว้ย
nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
.ตอบอะไรดีแก จะทิ้งดาบจะล่ามอนเตอร์ต่อหรือจะไม่รู้ทำไงดี
Incidentally, have you thought about what you will do with your prize? Shall you hang your sword over the mantle and take the planning vines แปลว่าอะไรวะ
ก็คือไปปลูกไวน์ไปทำไวน์เป็นวันๆอะไรเงี้ย ก็นั่นแหละก็คือจะทิ้งดาบจะล่ามอนเตอร์ต่อหรือว่าไม่รู้
Don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. I'd find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do. Actually, I'd love to go home.
จบแบบไม่มีเควสอะไรให้ทำแล้วอย่างนี้ปะ
เหลือหนึ่งอย่างคือกลับบ้านไง
เดี๋ยวนี้เรียกตรงนี้เป็นบ้านแล้วเหรอ
อืม
ทำไมไม่กลับไอ
แคร์โมเฮนน่ะเหรอ ไม่มีใครเหลือแล้ว
You tallywag closed?
อยู่ที่นี่อย่างน้อยๆก็มีอะไรนะ นี่มาโจโดโมรออยู่
Master Richard, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
สวยไหมชุดเกราะสีนี้
อืม
สีเทอร์ควอยซ์
Unexpected as ever. And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky, like some shitty two-crown romance.
ทูคราวโรแมนส์เหรอ
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The name of the orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want. You know, feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard. Good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely,
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white,
has 4 legs. Category taxidermy.
Oh yeah, the unicorn. Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
So, talk again later.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
ถ้าเราไม่ได้มีแฟนเลยอ่ะแน่นอนถ้าหากว่าเราจีบทิศก็จะมานะ ถ้าเราไม่ได้เป็นแฟนกับทั้งทิศทั้งเย็น คนที่จะมาคือใครรู้ไหม
หนังหนังสือหรอ
ฮะ
หนังหนังสือ
เปล่าซิริ
อ๋อหรอ
แล้วถ้าหากว่าซิริตาย คนที่จะมาคือดันดีไลออน
โอ้กอดโซแซด
เอ๊ะแล้วกูต้องไปไหนวะเนี่ย หรือว่าคือหมดแล้ว ไม่มีอะไรทำแล้วจริงๆเหรอ
ก็ดูแห้งๆอยู่นะ
หมดแล้วอ่ะ ก็คงต้องโหลดแล้วดิเพราะว่าไม่ได้จะเอาฉากจบนี้ด้วย
อืม
เพราะฉะนั้นต่อจากนี้ไปเยเนเฟอร์ก็จะนั่งแกลวอยู่ในนี้ตลอดกาลเลยใช่ไหม
ดีจะตาย
Stellium and Maid Matilda.
ว่าแต่เมื่อกี้เรานั่งแกลวกันอยู่ตรงไหนนะ
Tale to hold
จำไม่ได้ว่าไปทางไหน ข้างบนเหรอ
ข้างบนอ่ะ
ข้างหลังนี่เหรอ
ต้องเลยลำธารไปสิโว้ยต้องข้ามลำธารสิโว้ย
มันควรจะเป็นทางที่ไปได้ด้วยกันการแบบเดินข้ามสะพานหรือเปล่า
ไม่ก็วิ่งทะลุมาเลยโซนนั้นแหละขวา
นู่นไง เป็นที่ที่ปกติกูไม่เคยมาเลย
Can we talk?
Always. With pleasure.
ไม่น่าจะมีอะไรแล้วนะ
Sup?
Of course.
อ๋อ อยู่ใกล้ๆแปลงดอกไม้นี่เอง ทำไมพิษกูไม่ลงเลยวะแม่งบั๊กแน่ๆเลยเนี่ย เห็นไหมเขียวๆอ่ะ
อืมช่างเถอะ
เออ
แล้วเสื้อเกราะสีนี้มันคือยิงอะไรเยอร์เดนเหรอ
ใช่เยอร์เดน
อ้าว
คื
รี
อ
บโหลดรีบนั่นเถอะมันเที่ยงคืนแล้ว
อีก2 อย่างที่จะเกิดขึ้นได้ก็คือ เสียหน้าตายนะ
ห้ามทัน
ก็คือเสียหน้าตาย ถ้าเสียหน้าตายเฮนเรียต้าก็จะแอนนาก็จะไม่ตาย แต่ว่าเราจะโดนขัง แต่เราจะออกมาจากคุกได้ แล้วก็มีอีกอย่างหนึงก็คือรอดทั้งคู่ ซึ่งทั้งสองทางที่ว่ามานั้นน่ะไม่สามารถจะเกิดขึ้นได้จากเส้นทางของโอเลียนาเลย ก็คือต้องไปทางสายเข้าไปในโลกนิทานเท่านั้น
เดี๋ยว แล้วถ้าเมื่อกี้นี้เราแบบ
ไม่
ฟ้องเนี่ย
เขาบอกว่า
ไม่ได้หร
เขาบอกว่าถึงทำอะไรก็ไม่รอด เพราะฉะนั้นไม่ต้องลองให้เสียเวลา
So, I'll be at the boat
ก็ทหารเข้ามาขวางมันยังปัดหนีเลยอะแก
for Regis there.
มันมั่นใจในตัวเองเกินไป ก็อย่างนี้แหละ ดูแบบให้นั้นตายก่อนแล้วกันเนาะ แล้วก็เก็บอันสุดท้ายไว้แบบว่าเป็นฉากจบที่ดีที่สุด
อีนั่นตายก็ไม่เห็นจะอยากดูเลยดูชิดจะตาย ดูแล้วก็หงุดหงิด
แต่ยังไงฉันก็ต้องมีฉากจบนั้นเอาไว้เพราะมันได้โทรฟี่ แต่ฉันเล่นทีหลังก็ได้ไม่เป็นไร แต่ถ้าหากว่าจะดูจนถึงจบเลยมันก็ต้องตีหนึ่งเป็นอย่างน้อยนะ จะอยู่ไหวเหรอ
ชอบมันเลยตีหนึง
มันไม่ไหวหรอก ก็ทำได้แค่เข้าไปในโลกที่ทานสักพักหนึ่งแค่นั้นแหละ
You've met with Oriana. How did it go?
Not well.
Oh. Did she not divulge where you might find the unseen?
No, she did. Also divulged her hunger for the blood of small children.
Well, I admit I'd heard rumors, but
Rather not talk.
I see.
Yeah.
For the sake of...
Oh, please.
To meet the unseen...
You've worn me down, Regis. Fine, have it your way. Playroom. Let's go.
Excellent decision.
Time will tell.
Kind of you to summon me. I thank you wholeheartedly. Beyond the doors, the playroom.
โจมตีแรงเกินลุง เข้ายังไงวะ อ๋อเดี๋ยวนี้จะมาเปิดสินะ
Of course. Regis. Rather not have a fist fight with his door. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Thanks. Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Something inside? Nope. Empty.
ฉันอยากจะให้แกไปช่วยหาซื้อการ์ตูนเรื่องหนึ่งอ่ะ ให้ที่ญี่ปุ่นอ่ะ เพราะว่าฉันหมดหวังที่จะได้เวอร์ชันภาษาไทยมาอ่าน
A rocking horse.
เพราะว่ามันก็อย่างนี้แหละ
I suppose it got a lot
มัน
of
ทำแล้วมันก็หยุดเอาเวอร์ชันญี่ปุ่นมานั่งแปลเองก็ได้วะ
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings
ใช้
off.
AI
Nice
สมัยนี้มันน่าจะแปลง่ายกว่าเมื่อก่อนแบบล้าน
It's
เท่า
a shame the mechanism is damaged.
มันจะยากแค่ว่าจะถ่ายรูปมันยังไงให้แบบ เสียเวลาน้อยสุดแค่นั้นเองเนาะ
What the?
ถ้าถ่ายรูปมาได้เมื่อไหร่
Found
ก็
a
จบ
notebook.
แกรู้หรือ
Property
เปล่า
of
มันถึง
Isabelle
ขั้
de
น
Roquefort, Court
เอากล้อง
governess.
มาอยู่หน้า
The
แล้วมัน
notes
ก็
all
แปล
say
เรียลไทม์ได้
Although
แต่
they
มันก็
read as governess,
ฉันก็ยังไม่ได้แบบมี
I'm
ความรู้
not
เรื่อง
sure
การใช้
why.
แอปพวกนั้น
But I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Sienna gave me a drawing
แค่มัน
of
จะไม่สวย
freshly decapitated.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would
ข้ามไปแล้วเนาะเพราะว่าก็เคยดูแล้วครั้งหนึ่ง
on it by the his
ถึงจะดูไม่ค่อยรู้เรื่องก็เหอะสรุปก็คือ
first
เข้าไปอยู่ในภาพลวงตา
read the girl.
A book.
ถ้าอ่านไม่ดีแล้วเข้าไปเล่นจะเล่นรอดเหรอ
Mage, I can't.
แต่มันก็พูดจุดสำคัญขึ้นมาให้เองแหละ
I see it when she.
In the. Not in the.
Where's that book? Miniature tableware and plush toys. Cute. Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
A tin knight. Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture. Is it? Let's see. Expecto ludum. Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me. I have Nahelines going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it. Whoa, that should be interesting.
Bloody hell, let him out!
What's
He
this?
gobbled up my gingerbread. Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveller? Not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Come now, you cannot walk in fear of your magical plants. Careful she doesn't douse you.
What now?
Wicked witch!
It seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy? Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here?
แกก็
It's
ต้องเป็นตัว
Deadloff.
ตีเขาเนาะ
He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here, so you had best be on your watch.
Since you brought it up, the night's Dettlaff kid.
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's border.
Like you said, they had their.
But Crespi was not. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's.
That explains.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear.
Curse of the. Even.
And
She.
you killed.
Hadn't.
Funny, Mum.
So.
There are two ways out of this.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen.
Jack.
As we shall do if we can just.
Stop.
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed. A massacre. Which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Street. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed. Watch out! Pixies!
พิกซี่เนี่ยนะ
And fierce.
ปั้นพ่อมึงดิ
ให้ความรู้สึกมันสู้กับฝูงนิก้า อะไรนะดรอปเหรอ กดผิด
โอ้โหไม้ทั้งท่อนนี้ก็จะตกลงมาแบบเนี้ย
Watch out, pixies! Run faster! I shall butcher you!
นี่มึงมีปัญญาจะดูแลแค่ตัวเดียว
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
I was put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
ก็ไม่ค่อยระเบิดใส่กันเลยเนาะ
มันระเบิดทีเดียวหมดเลยเมื่อกี้เออ
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Here, none at all. This is grand. I'm alright. Not in any danger. That's him. Joss. Last, they're going to rip him in six.
แรกหวังจังเลยอะหมาป่าเนี่ยสามตัว
What now?
มันนับเป็นสิ่งมีชีวิตเวทมนต์ด้วยว่าแกจะใช้ดาบเงินฟันเข้า
Relax.
Yeah,
It's
boy.
over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
เด็กเลี้ยงแก่เหรอ
Ah, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans. I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out. Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that. Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most humany human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue beam. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times offer. Help! Wolves!
Yellow beam. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, refers as the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. I should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work. Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in a swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess. He sleeps to this day, I think.
Faster.
Faster! Come on, you... Know what? They need names. I'll call mine... Anise.
Call mine Roach.
Roach? Are you serious? Ugh.
Ay, fuck! Oh, shit.
That bastard!
พวกนั้นมันก็ไม่มา
Ugh, ugly and fierce.
What now, you piece of filth?
ก็พอฉันมาเล่นสายไฟฉันก็เลยต้องเอาบาเรียออกไงล่ะซึ่งจริงๆฉันก็อาจจะควรเอาสะกดจิตออกมากกว่าก็ได้ถ้าอยากจะกางบาเรียน่ะแต่จริงๆเมื่อกี้ก็ถ้าไม่ได้เข้ามากลางวงขนาดนั้นก็อาจจะสะกดจิตได้อยู่หรอก
โอ้ยใช้เวลานานเกิน
ไม่เพื่อให้มันแบบไปรวมพวกเดียวกันไง
ก็มันใช้เวลานานเกินไปในการจะสะกดจิตได้ตัวนี้แล้วแกก็จะสู้กับศัตรูที่เร็วขนาดนี้นะ
ถ้ามันไม่ได้เข้ามากลางวงกับมันได้อยู่นะ
คือไม่ต้องขี่ม้าแล้ว
Run, Roach.
ดูแผนที่ก็ไม่ได้ มึงพากูไปสิ กูไม่รู้จะต้องไปไหน ไอสัตว์ ไปจุดเหลืองที่มันเริ่มจากทวนเข็มก็แล้วกัน
Slow now.
มีโนติสบอร์ดด้วยอ่ะ
Tobacco of the highest caliber. Fish tech pure as virgin tears.
มีคอนแทรคด้วย อะไรวะ
กะจะต้องอยู่ในนี้กี่วันเนี่ย
ห่านทองค
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Yep.
Care for a cigarilla? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fish tech?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
ไม่น่าสงสารเลยอะ
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from a Turius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere? You're scaring away my customers.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
What have you got to sell exactly?
Like I said, tobacco, fish tech, all sorts of things. Have a look.
ขายแต่ของมึนเมา ฉันจะต้องโหลดอะแก เพราะว่าฉันรู้มาว่าอีนี่เป็นกุญแจสำคัญในการ
If you lose,
ในการ
give me the
ที่
ribbon.
ว่า
Don't get your hopes up. None can best me at Gwent.
ในการที่ยีนี่จะอยู่หรือตาย
แล้ว
เพราะฉะนั้นฉันจะมาคุยกับมันทีหลังสุดโหลดต้องโหลดก่อน
You lost, friend. So, if you still want that ribbon, you've got to pay up.
ที่แท้ฝึกเกวนมาเพื่อสู้ไอ้นี่นี่เอง
Wasting time.
สำคัญโคตรโดนละต้องมาคุยกับมันเป็นคนสุดท้ายก็คือไปทำทางอื่นก่อนดีกว่าอ๋อแต่ว่าน่าจะอ๋อประกาศหาดทองคำก็คงจะอยู่ในเมืองนี้แหละก็คือมาทางนี้ทางสุดท้าย
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day.
Faster! Come on, you.
No what? They need names. I'll call mine
Anise.
Call mine Roach.
Roach. Are you serious?
Run, Roach. Hello. Can we talk?
Watch my head!
โอ้โห
Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beams. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Now what's at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
ทำไมมันฆ่าหนูน้อยหมวกแดงไปแล้วเหรอ
หนูน้อยหมวกแดงตกไปในบ่อน้ำต้องไปช่วยมันออกมา
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. A piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
ก็คือน่าจะตายไปแล้วเอาแค่ผ้ามาก็พอสินะ
ทำไมถึงสรุปว่าตกไปแล้วไม่ตาย
ก็มันใบ้ว่าแบบแค่ผ้าก็พอฉันก็เดาว่าก็คง
ไม่
แค่ผ้า
ทำไมถึงที่หมาป่าพูดมาน่ะ
อยากรู้ก็ต้องดูอ่ะ
แล้วว่ามันแค่แบบ
3 นาทีไม่พอสินะ
ฉันว่ามันแค่ จิตอกุศลก็เลยคิดว่าจางตายไปแล้วอ่ะหมาป่าก็ไม่ได้รู้ฟอร์ชัวร์ว่าตกลงไปแล้วตายหรือเปล่าไม่ได้ลงไปดูเห็นศพซะหน่อยอาจจะไม่ตายก็ได้แม่งอาจจะเปิดร้านกาแฟอยู่นี่โอ้น้ำร้านสุขสบายไปแล้วไม่อยากให้ใครรู้ว่า
Can we talk?
มีชีวิตอยู่ได้
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But what brings you?
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what? No! Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And
Maybe
what must
hair
you
of the dog
drink?
again.
Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
แปลว่าอะไรพอเพิ่ม
A
ครอบ
thousand times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Now what's at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
เขาบอกว่าเน่าตายอยู่ข้างล่างนั้น แต่ไม่ได้บอกสาเหตุ แล้วก็คงไม่รู้หรอกว่าตายจริงหรือเปล่า พอนะ
มันบอกว่าเหมือนใช้
Jump in the well.
ทำอะไรสักอย่าง
ไม่มันเรียก
Break a leg?
มันเรียกหนอนเนื้อหมวกแดงเป็นอิมเฉยๆแบบนางปีศาจน้อยอะไรทำนองนั้นแหละแล้วกูจะกลับขึ้นไปยังไงเนี่ย บันไดอยู่ไหน
ดำน้ำก่อนที่มันตกลงมาก็ต้องมีศพอยู่ใต้น้ำหรือเปล่าตายจริงเหรอโอ๊ยไม่สนุกเลย
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I
อัน
look?
นั้นคือเบรเมนใช่ไหมเนี่ย ม้าหมาแมวหรือเปล่าวะม้าหมาไก่เบรเมน
คืออะไร
ก็นิทานเรื่องเบรเมนนั่นแหละแต่มันไม่รู้มันทำอะไรนะแค่รู้จักเฉย
ไม่รู้จักnot bad อะ
Not bad. Not bad at all.
ๆก็เหมือนพี่มึงใส่เสื้อคลุมแหละ
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
ซึ่งมันไม่รู้เมื่อกี้ฮันเตอร์ก็ไม่เห็นนะเห็นแต่หนวดหมวกแดงเนาะตกอยู่
You
ใต้บ่อ
again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But grandmama, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you is my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you is my dear.
And grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you is my dear.
Ugly and fierce.
Can't be serious
ให้กูมาดีๆก็จบ
Remember
ละ
what Joss said
ทำเป็นเล่น
about
ตั
the
ว
red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
หนูน้อยหมวกแดงได้ถั่วแดง
One step closer to our goal.
What?
I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They had escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down betting.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Magic Dust คืออะไรเนี่ย
ก็เขาบอกแล้วว่าจะเก็บอะไรไปไม่ได้สักอย่างใช่ไหมไม่เข้าบ้านหรอ
เข้าทำไม
ไม่รู้ก็เห็นชอบดูเราว่าล็อกมั้งอุ้ยไม่ล็อกด้วยอะแล้วนายต้องไม่ถอดเหรอก็คือยึดมาเลยไปเถอะนอนเถอะ
Hey there.
ได้มันเม็ดหนึ่งแล้ว มีโปรแกรมแล้ว